Hey Pitmasters, what is up? Welcome to another episode. I'm Roel and today we're going to be making grilled nachos. So as always, the first thing that we're going to do is fire up our barbecue, and I got a big bag of big block charcoal right here. So we'll put some of this charcoal in our chimney starter. Now we'll light it up. While our charcoal is starting up, which is going to take around 15 minutes, we are going to prepare our guacamole. So I have 4 of these avocados, a little bit of fresh coriander, a tomato, a shallot, and a lemon, which we're going to use the juice of. But first, we're going to open up our avocados. So we'll slice them through until we hit the seed, and then rotate both halves like that. Tap in the knife, twist, and it's de-seeded. So we'll take the spoon, push it in between the avocado and the skin. Next we're going to chop our tomato fine. We're going to squash the guacamole and the tomatoes. Just use a fork, and when your guacamole is ripe, this should be a very easy task to do. We'll take the shallot, take off the back end, top, and we're going to chop this fine as well. We'll add that to the guacamole. We want to add a little bit of lemon juice. And this is cilantro. I will add that to our guacamole as well. I'm going to add around 3 pinches of fleur de sel, some fresh ground black pepper, and we'll mix it up again. Of course, this is where we want to do a little taste test. Ooh, spot on. Now that our guacamole is finished, we're going to grill up this cut of beef. It's a bit of chuck, and we're going to grill it caveman style. So we really want to have some clean charcoal to do this caveman style. I'm going to put on my glove, and then I'm going to tap the ash from the charcoal so that we have the cleanest charcoal possible. So we'll drop this right on the hot coals. So we'll quickly check to see how far along we are, and we can see the beautiful Maillard reaction taking place right there. The meat is browning, so we can flip it over. Now I can see that the fluids from the meat are coming through the meat, and that means that it's fully cooked. I'm just going to shake it to get rid of all the ash and the charcoal, and then we're going to put it on our cutting board. And what I want to do now, I just want to season it with my Superlicious BBQ Rub. Now there's a good reason for seasoning this meat afterwards. If we're putting on our spices while we're going to grill it, we're just going to burn the spices and it will start to taste bitter. We don't want that. Now we'll let it rest for around 5 minutes, and then we're going to slice it up real fine. So while our beef is resting, we're going to fill up our barbecue with more charcoal. And I'm going to push the charcoal all the way to the back. We want to create that little bit of indirect heat, like an oven almost. Put the grill grate on, close the lid, and set the vents to all the way open. So we'll start building up our plate. I'm using this cast iron skillet here. And as the base layer, of course, we're going to use nacho chips. I add a little bit of sour cream. Some of the beans. I got black beans here. And a little bit of our homemade guacamole. I got some pickled jalapenos. Our meat now is well rested, so we're gonna slice it up, but we're gonna slice it up really thin so that we can eat it with our nacho chips. I will put this beef on our nachos, sprinkle it around, don't be shy, this is the good stuff. Then we want to add some cheese for the last part, and this is Gruyere. I'm also adding a little bit of Old Amsterdam, and for that extra bit of color we're going to add some more of that barbecue rub, Superlicious BBQ Rub. That's going to look amazing. We let our grill come up to temperature at 200 degrees Celsius, which is 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to let it sit over indirect heat until the cheese is fully molten. Well, let's take a look if it's done. Wow. Look at that, the cheese is fully melted. We got a little bit of browning on the outside of the nachos. So let's take it off the grill. Look at that. Wow, that smells really good. So these nachos look amazing, but of course the proof is in eating them, right? So let's dig in. There we go. This recipe is really delicious. The barbecue flavors elevated the nachos, and man, I so hope you guys give it a try. If you liked it, give me a big thumbs up. If you loved it, subscribe. See you guys next time. Eet smakelijk.